Can you hear me now?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. How's it going, man?
doing good today, man. Doing real good. It's nice outside. Just
Yeah.
been hanging. Yeah, early
What
morning.
what time is it? What time is it?
It's currently 10 o'clock
It's
right
it's
now.
about it's about 10 o'clock. Awesome, bro. Okay,
Yeah,
first thing first, I just want to say thank you for, coming to this thing, and it's very, very exciting,
very.
to have you here. And man, okay, so we have to decide, right? How do we, okay, should I introduce you as a Gunplafett, or you want to go by your real name?
I mean,
Or you
you
is
can do either, really. I mean, I go
Yeah,
by either.
yeah. Okay, so maybe you can start with like a very short introduction of, like, what's your name, and where you're from, things like that.
For sure. My
Yeah.
name's Gunplafett on most Instagram and other social media stuff. But my name's Tel, Tel. And I'm just a basic kind of guy, like to hang out and
Yeah.
really into plastic models, really into plastic models.
Okay.
I used to do this when I was a kid,
Yeah.
probably back when I was like, I don't know, like 12, 13.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I got out of it just growing up, going through things,
Yeah. Yeah.
continued to watch Toonami and all kinds of stuff like that. But
Yeah.
down plastic models for some reason. In this past year, I
Yeah.
picked it back up and I feel like I've been growing really well into it, having a good time.
Yeah, I've seen your work, for those of you who are watching, uh I think I would just call you Gunplafett. He's actually from the States, right? Okay. And which part of the States you mind sharing? Just the state, doesn't have to be.
Right now I'm in Kansas, but I call Oregon home for sure.
Yeah, from Kansas. Cool. I used to live in Oklahoma, right?
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'm a Sooner. I need to show off my.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Do you watch football?
No, not
No, not
really.
much.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
family was big into the Sooners when I was a kid for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I actually spent a few years in the States, and I feel like America will always be my second home,
For
and
sure.
yeah, and I think it's really, really cool to meet someone from the States who's actually into hexagear, because this is very, very,
Yeah.
very niche, and
Hmm.
I know that gunpla is a very big thing all over the world, right? But
Yeah.
when it comes to hexagear, man, it's almost like, finding a gem. Whenever you found someone from another country, right, especially from the West. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited. I'm pretty excited to do this series, and I've seen your work, and I'm sure you're gonna show off, to the viewers later.
We
And
got a good one. We got a good one.
yeah, and yeah, so for the month of July, I have actually found three Americans, right? And
Nice.
yeah, I'm gonna feature all of them for this month,
Awesome,
month of
dude.
July. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just very excited to see the different kind of works, right?
Hmm.
So as for me, I actually started building last year in 2020, first time ever.
Nice.
Yeah, and I actually my first model kit is Hexa Gear Governor, one of the A1, right? So
Yeah.
I went to Japan, went to Akihabara, and I entered
Oh,
this
nice.
store. Yeah, I entered this store. It's called Kotobukiya. I have no idea what's Kotobukiya. And then I saw this thing. I was like, oh, let me just get one of these and try out. But I didn't know that it's actually kind of pricey,
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
plastic model kit, right?
Yeah,
And
he's tiny too.
yeah, and
He's
it's
tiny.
tiny, right? It's like what, three inches, right? Kind of
Yeah,
2
he's
to three
super
inch.
small.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, ever since then, I started collecting, and I figured out maybe it's time to do something about it, right? That's why I wanted to start a video. And for this
For
year,
sure.
I'm like, I'm just gonna go and find like all these people, like all these hexagon builders all around the world, and it's gonna be such a really, really cool thing, right? So
We
yeah,
have a lot of them here in the States, that's for
yeah,
sure.
really, that's cool.
Yeah,
So
I've been,
mhm.
go ahead.
No, so is it like is it growing in the States when it comes to hexagear or
I would say with plastic models in general,
yeah, yeah,
it's growing. The pandemic, I mean,
yeah,
definitely added to it. But I just feel like there's more artists coming up in America, especially with plastic models and
yeah,
alternatives to
yeah,
Bandai.
yeah, yeah. And I think in a way that's good. In a way that's
Yeah,
good. It's like
we
a
all grow as artists. I mean,
yeah,
you start with something basic and then you kind of work your way up and then you turn
yeah,
that basic thing into something crazy. Then you
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
move on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen so many talented people, like whether it is with painting or customizing. There's just like so many talented people, on social media, and
Hmm.
it really inspires me. And through our conversations on Instagram, I'm like, man, this guy is cool. I think there's a good vibe, and we just exchange all these awesome conversation and just kind of
Yeah.
encouraging each other to be like, oh, what can we do, right? And you have taught me, a thing or two about Hexagear too. So I thought it's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's talk about your journey. Like, how did you find out about Hexagear or you know things like that?
Um, I'm like we were talking about, you start
Hmm.
building Bandai kits and you kind of evolve into modifying those. And I painted a couple of them, my buddies'
Hmm.
arts and my Dynamis here, which you can see on my Instagram profile,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Oh wow.
completely hand painted camo.
Yeah.
And I'm ex-military, so I
Ah,
really
okay.
enjoy that military kind of feel of
Yeah.
things, just the paint schemes, the
Yeah.
camouflage patterns, and
Hmm.
the artistic nature that it takes to really achieve that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to find more like military-based model kits,
Yes. Yes.
like
Yes.
something that was more of a rough and rugged kind of
Mm-hmm.
design that was
Mm-hmm.
streamlined that you
Mm-hmm.
would think would be in the military.
Yeah.
And I ended up coming into Hexagear and Joy Toy because I was in
Yes.
a
Joy
model
toy.
shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, in Joy Toys, I really want to get one of those and repaint it because I feel like that's going to be like the top tier, you know.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
Hexagear was definitely there with that Volcram line. It was
Yes.
amazing to
Yeah.
find that thing with the opening hatch, the governor that
Yes.
goes inside, the little cockpit with you can do like displays and stuff. I
Yeah.
think it'd be cool to do an LED lit one,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like with really cool LEDs in there to accentuate those parts and like parking lights when it went down, it
Yeah.
was just shot down so it could get out. Just little stuff like that would be really, really neat.
Yeah.
So
I
much
think yeah, there's so much potential when it comes to customizing, and I feel like that's also one of my favorite parts about Hexagear. Because yeah, you can just get creative,
yeah,
or you can struggle and try to find out how it fits, because there are so many connectors, and you really have to
yeah.
be very familiar with all the parts, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, some of
Yeah.
them don't fit in certain places, and you gotta kind of put them in
Yeah.
a certain angle sometimes. I
Yeah.
mean, that's part of the reason I really like kit bashing,
Yeah.
is because sometimes you don't have to abide by those rules, and you can just kind of
Yeah.
fuse stuff into
Yeah.
wherever. But I tried to kind of mix a lot of different techniques with this.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kit bash parts from Tank.
Mm-hmm.
There's some Gundam parts in there. There's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like added sprue parts for the runners
Yeah.
on the outside of his knees and those safety bars.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
your imagination is the limit when it comes to this kind
Yeah.
of product.
Really, and when it comes to kit bashing or customizing, it really shows who you are as a builder, because like that's your personality, right?
For sure.
Yeah, I was talking to the other guy, this American as well. He 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 was an ex-military guy like you as well, like a veteran, and
Yeah.
he was telling me that, man, the Balcom series, like he really likes it, and I feel like
Sure.
when it comes to Balcom, right, that is like probably one of the top fan favorites, I would say, because for me, I have two of the alphas, right,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just so awesome, you know.
I'm gonna get another one for sure, and
Which
maybe
one?
kind of paint it. Uh, Probably the beta, I think it is, with the like shoulder collapsible cannon.
The one with
Get one of those
the one with
and
the one
do like a stand camo.
yeah, the one with the speedboat kind of,
No, not the
right?
one with
What
the
was
book.
it called? No,
I think
that
it's the beta,
is it a
the bulk
beta?
arm beta.
Oh yeah. The one that kind of the feet you can actually take it out and convert it into like a boat or something. Is that the one? No,
No,
that's the other one.
it was instead of the blue one, it was the green one.
Okay,
There's like an olive drab green one.
or the jungle type. I don't know, man.
Yeah, the jungle type. The jungle
Yeah,
type.
the jungle type is actually the alpha. It's the same.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the same, but it's just in a different
Different,
color and has some different weapons too.
yeah, different weapons as well. Like it comes with an axe and also like I think with another gun. I think. Yeah, yeah, one of those.
It would have been cool to have one of the axes with that little center part paint like in the American flag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's why they came out with the second one.
yeah.
Because this is what they like to do. I'm not sure if
That and it's just a reissue and they can make more money.
yeah, exactly. Just keep milking the cow. Why not?
Yeah.
Right? Why not?
I wish they would make more of the bulk arm kinda mechs from Kotobukiya because they're really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so far they have the alpha, the beta, and the glance, which is this one that I have right here, the red one. In I'm not sure if Loud Gale is counted as a.
Yeah, the Loud Gale I think is one of the ones I'll build next.
Oh yeah. So how many have you built so far?
I have built bulk arm alpha. I've got this guy done. This is the Blaze Boar,
Yeah. Oh, did
which
you
is
paint?
really cool.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't painted him yet.
Okay.
Yeah, just slapped him together, see how he fits up. I'm gonna paint him so look forward to that.
Do you like the blaze boar? Is it
That's
cool?
okay. The knee joints are a little bit weak, but through painting, you'll be able to
Yeah.
soften them up pretty good.
I think one of the things about the Balcom series as well as the blaze boar is that when it comes to the legs, they are kind of short.
Yeah,
It's more like it's almost like they're missing a segment or like a part of it. I'm like,
yeah.
you know,
There's definitely an interesting design. I've seen some really cool like extended leg variants on
mhm,
Instagram. So I mean, there's all kinds of possibility when it comes to doing stuff like this.
yeah. So what do you think is your least favorite part about Hexagear?
Least favorite part.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like it's awesome. Because like this is how I see it. Like it's awesome, but at the same time, there's always room for improvement in a way.
For sure. Um, oh, this is my first time doing any kind of rust with like a wash or anything like that. So
Hmm.
there's definitely some things that I would have done a smidge different, but I mean, just with anything, it's a constant learning curve. You always to do it's a
Hmm.
better technique, use new techniques. It's one of the fun things about model making. You
Yeah,
just kind of go wild and let your brain go crazy.
yeah. But in terms of the model kit itself, do you feel like there's something else that you wish they can do differently, or you think so far they are pretty awesome? You have nothing
I mean,
negative.
they fit really snug together. They fit
Yeah,
really close.
yeah,
Like with some gunpla parts, you have just a little smidge of play,
yeah,
but these are definitely close,
yeah,
made to fit.
yeah. That's cool. So you have been working on your masterpiece. You're gonna show us a little bit?
Yeah, we can check them out. Yeah. Lots of stuff added on to 'em. Got little additional
Mm-hmm.
runner parts just for added safety bars, smoke canisters on the side,
Mm-hmm.
thruster bells added, tow hooks, lights,
Man, that's pretty cool.
safety guard, missile pods.
Yeah.
Those are from a Faz, if any of you are Gunpla builders.
So
Added
like,
machine gun
so like
on the right.
what kind of materials did you use for the missile part, like on top of the cockpit?
Those are from Faz, the full
Ah,
armor
okay.
double Zeta
Okay.
kit. They were just extras. I keep all my
Yeah,
extra parts for
yeah,
this kind of reason.
yeah.
um, the biggest thing that most people notice
Uh-huh.
is the barrel.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Barrel on it is completely different from the normal bulk arm that
Yeah,
you're gonna see.
yeah,
That's from a tank kit.
yeah.
The bore wasn't big enough, I didn't feel, when
Yeah,
it came to the original. So I felt I had to beef it up,
yeah.
make it a little bit more sturdy, bigger around.
This is the blue one, right?
Mhm.
This is the blue
Yep.
and
This bulk arm alpha.
now it's green.
Yeah. Now he's a jungle type.
Now it's a jungle type, man. And, cool. Do you prefer the governors or the Mac or the mecha? Which one?
Yeah. The mecha for sure, but I have learned a new appreciation for mini builders, though,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Never really done any mini painting before,
Uh-huh.
but I have a little Boba Fett that I'm going to practice with for my
Yeah.
next one. But these guys were definitely difficult. Definitely difficult when it comes to the small scale.
Yeah.
He's so small, like tiny, tiny.
You have to have
I did water slide decals on him too.
mhm.
He's got some really interesting decals on the side of his head, and those are from a crossbone Gundam that
Yeah.
I've had extra for a while. That's why you always save your extras.
Yeah. And I'm always like, will I ever get to use any of these? And yeah, you never know,
They
man.
come
You
in
never
handy.
know.
They come
You
in
know.
handy, man.
Yeah, it does. So how many governors have you built? Or only one so far?
Two, built two. One comes with the blaze bore, so
Oh,
if you're
okay.
looking for a kit to just like get into, I mean,
Yeah.
the bolt arms are cool, but they do not come with governors, which is sad.
Yeah. I think there are a few of them which actually came with, that actually come with the governor. Um,
Yeah,
the Molder Punisher. It kind of looks like an
okay.
insect, right?
Yeah. It looks like the little pincer insect.
Yeah, so it comes with a governor, and this one, the Blaze board, it comes with a governor as well, and the Master Boot Record, the one that actually comes with um Voltrax and Ray Blade
Yeah,
Impulse. Yeah. So those are a bit pricey because it's like a limited edition, but
I want to get one of the Lord impulses. I think that would be really cool to do.
yeah. The new one is coming out in August. The one it actually comes with a governor too.
Yeah,
So
that's the one.
it's like pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like machine guns on the front of it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you like the animal type of mecha in Hexa Gear or more of the military? I think you're more of the
More the
mecha
military.
military
That's a
type, right?
Yeah, more the military for sure. I feel like
Yeah,
I could do something with that Lord Impulse that's coming out
yeah,
because it's got machine
awesome.
guns all over it and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I feel like I could paint that really well.
yeah,
But I don't really like the animal side, but there's something for everybody in Hexagear.
yeah.
That's a good thing.
Of course, I really feel like, when it comes to plastic model kits, for some people it's an art, for some people it's a hobby, for some people it's a toy, and I feel like in the community, at least so far, it has been really supportive, and it's very positive, which is what I really like about being in a hexagear community so far. It's like people, they just been helping out, and if you have questions, you just ask, and they are willing to just help you out, you know. And I
Yeah,
and yeah, yeah.
the
I
modeling community has been super supportive. I'm a
mhm,
part of multiple discords that I share my work into.
yeah,
So it's awesome to bounce those ideas off of people every time you post something, somebody's commenting on it or
Yeah,
showing support, putting hearts all over it. So
yeah,
it's a really, really supportive community.
yeah. I just feel like overall, there's no judgment. I feel like it's like, yeah, you can just do whatever you want with it, right? And at the end
It's
of at the end of the day, it's yours. You know, it's up to how creative you want it to be, right? So
they're cool, just being snaps to custom painted.
yeah, yeah, just do it. Initially I was very hesitant when it comes to painting because my first thought was it's it's not cheap. You know, it's like, man, you want me to paint this little governor, and what if it goes wrong? But I think, yeah, man, for whoever's that, if you guys are watching right now, and if you wanted to paint, just just go ahead, just go ahead and do it. Yeah. Do you watch any anime?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Bigger fan of old school anime.
Yeah,
Um, obviously Akira. I mean, Yu Yu
yeah,
Hakusho is awesome.
yeah,
Uh, old school Gundams for sure. Out of
yeah,
everything, probably Char's Counterattack and Gundam Thunderbolt for sure are definitely my
yeah.
top.
Did you do you build Gunpla as well, or
Oh yeah,
as
definitely.
a yeah,
Um, I've done way more than just that Dynamis.
yeah,
I've built the Psycho Zaku, built the Faz, I've built a couple
yeah,
perfect raids. So I've got a good collection. Most of them are on my Instagram.
yeah, yeah. That's why your name is Gunplafett.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I really, really like Boba Fett, of course. There's quite a few pictures of him on there too.
yeah. Do you like the Mandalorian?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
You watch it? Yeah,
Excited for December.
yeah. That's awesome. Back to Hexagear. Any big plans for what you're gonna get? What you're gonna do next? You think?
I think I'm gonna do a Loud Gale. I think
Man,
that's gonna be the next one I'm gonna buy. It's got a little
yeah,
bit more substance in it, so it should be a
yeah.
good canvas.
I think that's I've been hearing that a lot lately, and I've been seeing a lot of people. They're either getting into Blazebore or Loud Gale. For me, I'm very tempted to get the Loud Gale, but here's my speculation, right? I think they're gonna roll out, okay, another color for Loud Gale, probably by the end of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Think so?
That okay, because if if that's a trend, right? If you have been checking out all these Balcom, you know, they like to roll out the second color either like 6 months or 9 months after the first release. That's why I know this, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking they might roll out a darker color. It's kind of like the Night Stalker series that they're doing right now, you know,
Yeah,
with
for sure.
the navy blue and like black kind of. I think they might go with that direction. So right now I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna hold out for like maybe like a few more months and maybe get it during Christmas time. You know, I think
Yeah,
that's my bet, but eventually I'll get into it because it seems like a lot of people they really like it
yeah.
for those who have built it, right? So either that or Acne Rage. Do you know Acne Rage, the very big dragon?
Hmm.
Yeah. So a lot of people who got it, they like it. For me, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really into those animal and creatures kind of designs, you
Yeah.
know. So I'll probably not get that. But yeah, anything else you want to share about your hexagear
No,
journey so far? You good?
I just want to thank all the model makers out there for doing what you
Yeah,
do, man. Keep building. That's what keeps this community strong.
yeah.
Like yourself as well for hosting things like this where
Thank
we
you,
can
man.
all connect and talk
Yeah,
about what we love. You
yeah.
know,
To just kind of share our interests. I think especially in times like this, you know, like where people can connect with each other from different parts of the world, which I think is really cool, you know. And I think okay, I'm just gonna throw it out here. for the season finale, right? Because I call this the season one, right, for 2021. So
Hmm.
for the next few months, I'm just gonna keep connecting with different hexagear builders around the world. And for season finale, I wanted to try and get all those who have been featured on my channel, and we're just gonna do like a big, like Zoom call,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome, man. We're just
That would
like,
be cool.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
we're just gonna share our build, and I know a few of the guys who's very familiar with the lore of a hexagear, because I think a lot of people they want to know, like what's the story behind
Yeah.
hexagear, right? And I know this guy. I'm trying to get him on and just to share with us, like yeah, and also to get some Japanese. Man, there are so many talented Japanese hexagon builders on
Yeah. I've
on
seen some
on.
crazy stuff.
Yeah, I was like, man, they are not on the Facebook group, and I don't really see a lot of them on Instagram as well. Most of them are actually on Twitter. So I'm
Yeah.
like, man, if I could just get a couple of them to share some stuff, that would be cool. But all right, I think let's wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for your time. I know that it's your day off, so I'm just gonna let you go and gonna have fun for today, man. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
yeah. You have a good day. Ciao, dude.
Yeah, you